Hello there. Right. Just before we get started, can we just check everything's working alright? Can you hear me okay? I can hear myself. One sec. There we go. Okay, so I know that's definitely working. Oh, do you know what? I don't have any music. Let's get some background music going first. What are we going to listen to? Let's bring up the old Monster Cat. That's alright. Copyrighted. There, just quiet. How's the volume? Ah, you can't hear that. There we go. Cool. Let's keep that low. Right, excellent. So let's begin. Hi DJ. So yeah. Oh, still slightly too loud. Shush. Get these volumes right. There we go. There we go. Right. Cool. Right. So today, welcome. I've got a whole bunch of different animations I need to get done, and there's no deadline on them, but I've got nothing else to do today, so I thought I'd do this since it's teetering between being sunny and being gloomy. So which one are we doing? Flareon. So I had someone on Instagram send me a video, and yeah, I just need to animate this, but you can probably make out what's going on here. He basically is brushing the hair of Flareon and then makes the bad choice of using the hairspray, so you can imagine what might happen. So there's a bit of fireworks, or at least fire dynamics to be done in this, and so yeah, just need to animate stuff. Hey dude, I wasn't sure. DJ, you got different names everywhere. How am I supposed to keep up? I'm very aware that you cannot see what's going on. Why is that? So this means you get footage with description. How do you mean? Yeah, I mean, I've done 3 raids now, 2 Charizards, 1 Blastoise, and the Charizard one I got 40 and 45, and then the Blastoise one I think I got 40 for that one. I may have got more Charizard, but yeah, that's how much I have at the moment. Okay. Okay, that's cool. So, are you saying you get just literally you get to evolve Beedrill once you do the task? Oh, really? Yeah, that makes sense. 175. Wow. It's insane. I mean, it's something different. I'm not sure how I feel about it at the moment. We'll see how, because I haven't got one, but we'll see how strong they get after you do it compared to normal. And you reckon that they're going to introduce Mewtwo into that mix? Because my Mewtwo is my best. It would be awesome to have a mega version. Really? Kanto's different. Oh, wow. I mean, I suppose it depends on how powerful they can get, but my Mewtwo is he's definitely over 40. Not yet, but he can be over 40. 4,000. Which makes a change because obviously the what's it called? When you use an item to evolve, I hate it how it doesn't usually, so get this right, doesn't usually give you extra CP, and then it's just like, well, what's the point? What's the point of making them this different version other than the fact that they look different? No, you probably say, oh yeah, they get different attacks. It's like, yeah, well, I don't really care about that. So the only difference between this animation I'm doing rather than the not all of them, but most of the other ones, is that I didn't need to track the scene. I just need to get the orientation correct for the scene to live in. I will give it some like camera shake and stuff to make it look more natural at the end, but for now this will do. Oh really? Can't wait for that. Well, that's not a problem anymore. Like, I can do as many raids as I like at the moment, which is great, but yeah, it's just sitting down and actually doing them. No. I don't know what. Oh no, he's black, isn't he? No, I wanted a black Charizard. Yeah, that would be cool. But no, I now have like four Charizards. Literally 3 of them, no, 2 of them were from the Mega Evolution raids. It's ridiculous. And then of course we're potentially going to have a Charizard day as well, so it's insane. Oh god. But do you know what, Ryan? Welcome, by the way. It is interesting because this is how the eyes work. You see how like it's there's 8 different eyes, usually one blank one, and you just move it up and down and across to make it change. That's how you animate the eyes. And again, it's like game design, so you can see him blinking there. It's left over from an old animation, but you can see how that works. So there's like 2 frames where you just move the texture. Again, it's clever character design for games, because you look at it, it's not particularly super low poly, but it's fairly low poly. But then again, it's Pokemon are used for various games, so they need to have a bit of flexibility. I will be putting on like rounding functions on this as well, so you're seeing it in its raw form at the moment. I should have reminded you actually, Ryan, that I was doing this. Are you at your desk? Are you actually doing stuff today? Oh, once again, the whole countdown clock thing on Instagram. Like, I don't know why I always have such trouble with it. Because you say, oh yeah, I want to do a countdown. And they go, oh right, so it'll be tomorrow, will it? I said, no, it'll be today. Like, I'm talking about in the next 5 minutes, not in the next 5 days. So it goes, oh right, so it'll be this date next year. No, it'll be today. So sorry, I can't do that. Is that, well, you can do that, but it just means a lot of scrolling. Scrolling through the date, going all the way back 1 entire year. It's stupid. IPA revision? What? Incredibly hungover. You see the shock in my face. Why did they name it after a beer? Well, I guess it's not time for drinking. So right now we're doing the old react by seeing what's happening in the footage and animating to it. Make it look realistic. So he's brushing downwards there. He's finished there. So character needs to follow that motion, and then you get see, react, just been brushed. You're saying the course is so confusing? I've been thinking about doing some courses, basically in 3D animation. Whether that, I'm thinking either game design or either character modeling, character rigging, something like that. Because I taught myself, and you know, there's no harm in trying to get better at something. And you know, game design, as you know, Ryan, I really want to learn more in that. Speaking of which, I mean, depending how long this goes, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. I reckon maybe an hour or so. Depending on how long it takes, I might start doing some filter stuff, because I've got an idea for a filter, but it's going to take a bit of work to do, so I want to get a start on it. Hi James. Are you oh my godding at Flareon here? Sci-fi scene. Well, it might be Unreal Engine, it might be Unity, it might be a bit of both. It depends, you know, what you want to do. To be honest, I know more about Unity than I do about Unreal, and I know Unreal is the thing to do, but I don't know. I think it all goes together. You know, any sort of game design is going to be good in either program. And it's interesting, as you know, Ryan, we know people in the Unreal game, not coders, but I have personal contacts in Uni, so it's kind of like, well, I've got a coder I can work with in Unity. If I went the Unreal, I'm going to say Unreal Tournament. If I go the Unreal route, then I have to do that myself. And you know, I don't want to do coding anymore. Oh, sorry, James. Yes, look, it's happening. You get to see it real time, which is actually a first. Like, usually when I do my live streams, I always post them, and then the person who's in it, I'm like, hey, did you see me make it? And they're like, oh no, I missed it. So it's good you're here. Yes, it's not just tap a filter, which Ryan will know will drive me mad when I get comments like that. Right, where are we? This one. I love this app. I've been getting a lot more of it on TikTok lately, and just be like, it's not an app. And the thing is, I come off as like aggressive because technically I am when it comes to that question, because I'm just like, oh, I'm sick of answering it. And it's a bit of a kick in the face sometimes when someone says it as well. And of course, I do have the filters now, which I'm like, yes, that is an app. You are allowed to say it. Do you know what? That's exactly what I say, Ryan. I'm like, they go, oh, what's the 3D program? I say, oh, it's this. And then the Cinema 4D, and they're just like, okay, is that something I could get hold of? So you can, if you want to shed out loads of money for it. Where are we? Yeah, it's starting to work. Yeah. My rig, my beastie down here, which isn't actually much of a beastie anymore. Yeah, mine was about 2,400. Yeah, when I got it, and at the time, that's not insane a price for a computer. The monthly charges for well, no, not using X particles, but turbulence, the one we are going to use today. Yeah, the monthly charges. Oh. Yeah. Oh, which app is it? Can I do it for free? Yep, that's the other one. The number of plugins and extras and it's ridiculous. I mean, if Adobe's bought it, can they just include it in Creative Cloud? Just a thought. You have to pay for that as well. Looks like you're pulling his fur out. I think I'm doing too much. Spoofing? How do you mean? You mean like superimposing stuff? If you mean that, go back and watch the time Razor and Lynx managed to get inside the game. I like that post, that was funny. In fact, you know what, sod it, I'll show you it. I've been working on something for a while. I've just been a bit distracted to finish it off. Team Rocket 2. Nope, that's... I've seen that. Not that one. Team Rocket, where are you? Why don't I see you? Dragon Church. Where is it? Should be about here. Is it before that? Huh. Did I put it somewhere else? Oh, is it? No, it wouldn't be part of that. Okay, I've lost it, wherever it is. Should be around here somewhere. It's definitely not that one. Did I call it something else? Okay, I can't see what I'm after. No. Really old posts. Is it under be under Pokemon? There they are. Nope, it's in the wrong place, maybe. Where is Team Rockets? I'm gonna have to fish this out because I'm not sure where it is, which is weird for me. Usually I'm so organised. It's gonna bug me if I don't find it. Jesse and James. It's not in there. It's not in there. Where are you? Basically, I was animating something inside of Pokemon Go. Ah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's because it's under... oh, it might be under... No, it won't be that. Did I make a thingy? Team Rocket intro? There it is. So, where is it? Ah. That's not it, is it? No, but that's part of it. Yeah, there we go. 214. So where's 214? It's not there. Where are you? 214. I'm not sure where that's gone, but there should be. See, I knew it should be labelled correctly, so I don't know, I've lost it somewhere. But basically, I have Pokemon Go. I managed to set up the actual app itself in 3D, so I basically have total control over making a spoof Pokemon Go game field to actually I basically have the actual character walking about in the scene as if you were playing it on the screen, and then the camera goes right down to his view and you see Team Rocket, and it's basically me saying this is what it should look like if you encountered Team Rocket. And I'm doing a shot for shot sort of remake of the 3D version of the cartoon Team Rocket intro. Teleporting, fake locations, and no, because once again, I'll say it for the third time, that'd be cheating. You should stop doing that, because I mean, I know you're having fun and you're knowing all these loopholes and everything, but I tell you now, you keep doing that, they will block you. I've heard of people getting kicked out of the game for doing too much of that stuff. When you can create what is a normal? What aspect of the texture does it relate to? I need to find one, to be honest. So normal, this one. I mean, technically he would have a normal, but I don't use it. So if we go find, it's Flareon. He's under EVs. I think he's under EVs. Nope. So there we go. There's no normals in there. I've actually got a Flareon folder. Yes. So here's a normal. This is what a normal looks like. It's so it's hard to describe this. So you see this rainbow color. The rainbow, the color in that rainbow represents different sides of an object. So say for instance, prop I have. Here's a little prop I made earlier. I literally did. You'll see a post later to win this little boy, but we'll get onto that in a bit. So say you had a model like this. In this scenario here that you see on screen, the green here, I'm guessing from this looks like the back of Flareon. The green here, which would be the middle of the rainbow, so it does make sense. If you imagine a rainbow being from purple through blue, green, yellow, red to the other side, that is sort of like the way the normals are painted. Same with this direction as well. So it's kind of a way to get sort of light displacement, a bit like a bump map, onto your character to make it stand out and look slightly more 3D. It's difficult to describe because it's a very weird thing to try and demonstrate. I mean, if I bring up the old render screen, it doesn't have any good lighting in this at the moment, so I don't know how clear this is going to be. Just chuck a light in. Clear up the way for a sec. So you get a nice side light. That should highlight it. Of course, it's the wrong way around. There we go. Right. So we've got powerful light going on there. So if I attach the normal and try and see the difference, it might be subtle. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. So let's have a look. So you can't really see very much because he's already got bump map. So if we turn that off, I don't believe you. It still has a bump. You're lying to me. Oh yeah, it's just his eyes. That's why. Let's not use that one. It's the wrong texture anyway for where that is. You want the body. Alright, so let's turn off the bump. There we are. So he's nice and smooth and he looks like Trump. Alright, so we add in normal texture. So we'll see if you can see the difference. In fact, let me zoom in a bit because otherwise you're not really going to see much change. No. So we got the eye there. That's a good comparison. So hopefully you can see this on screen. But we attach a normal. And as you can see straight away, it kind of gave this extra depth to everything. So now you see it's almost like you've turned up the contrast on him, like if I turn it off. Whereas that one, you know, it's 3D and everything, and thanks to my sideways light, it gives it a lot more sort of depth. But the moment you add that in, you get all these extra things. But you see it has issues, and it probably has those issues because I've got some curving going on him. That will probably change things. No, it's made it worse. So this is why I don't use them, just because it's great for a game engine to give things depth when you know you don't have any control over the actual render engine. But unless you're working with a high-res model that's all been exported correctly, it's just not. It's not always useful. So I much more prefer like having, you know, my own noises and things like that set up on a character. Smooth brain trunk. Because you know, as you saw, there'll be a lot more extra things. As you see, I'm just using one image, and that's pretty much standard. I mean, this is pretty much standard for any Pokemon setup that I do. But you know, other than let's go back to Flareon, wherever he is. Nope, there he is. So yeah, shiny textures, yellow Flareon. But you see what I've got in here. You know, I could put in the diffuse. There's a normal there. There's an alpha for some reason. I don't know why I even got that. There's another normal for, you know, the eyes, mouth, body. What else we got here? So we got some ambient inclusion stuff, but again, there's not much point in using it if I'm going to just be amending it myself. Alright, let's get rid of that. So, you know, it's difficult to find a good example of a good normal channel. I could show you one, but I'm not allowed to show you the, you know, NDAs and all that. I have got something I'm working on, but I can't show you it. Yeah, shiny stuff. Do you know what I found interesting as a shiny? Where is he? It was unknown. He's blue. Little unknown. He's blue. Which I found really weird. Yeah, I've been working on this. Yeah, I don't want to show you the thing I'm actually working on, but it's unknown. That is crazy. I've got every single one of them. And they're just nuts. Yeah. It looks cool when you see them as their full alphabet. Oh, do you know what? Kyogre, where are the... Look at these textures. He has 4. Because he has the standard, which everyone's used to. And then he has... is that it? Yeah, he has this... See, I can't even tell what they are. There's like special versions of it. I don't think it's Mega. I think it's just... Where is it? Yeah, because there's a black one, and then there's the purple one that I used. But he's got so many different versions. It's like, what? Look at this. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Ah, primal. Okay. Yeah, I still want to do a giant Pokemon. I've only ever done like giant mech robots and giant Lynx. I've never done a giant Pokemon. He would be perfect for that. Again, if anyone's listening and they want to do a video for me, and they always say that, you know, make it interesting, and then maybe I'll do it because, you know, it interests me. But literally that film some giant buildings, because there isn't any here in Bristol. So at this point, I think he's going to get up. Hello, Flabird. Yeah, I mean, I guess, again, it's, you know, I don't have a lot of knowledge when it comes to the later generations, so that's my main problem with you know, doing these legendaries and things. Like, because I don't know them very well, I have a difficulty understanding how they might animate, and then you see it all the time. Like, even the Kyogre one, like, people straight away are going like, oh, it should be bigger than that, and it's just like, yeah, well, I wanted to make it work for, you know, my purposes, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like, yeah, I can understand it should be bigger. It doesn't look right. It's funny, it always seems to be Flareon that I'm doing on my live streams. I don't know why that is. Alan or Marshmallow? What are you talking about? What's that? So let's talk about this. I have a fun little animation. Do you want to see a? You want to see the final result? Where are we? Here he is. So here's one hot off the press. Oh no! He became real. So yeah, plan is I basically have duplicates of the same toys. So I've decided that you know, I'm going to sign this and do a little giveaway competition, just for a bit of fun, and try to just mix it in with, you know, connecting to everyone and, you know, giving something back. So yeah, do you want to see it again? Took the old Caterpie, and he turns real. How do you think I filmed that? I'll show you the behind the scenes trickery. It's 2 shots. Once you go slow, you'll see me blur the background, and then we go boom. You see it jumps, and notice there's, you know, 2 different shots here. And then we're on this one. If you look carefully, that little lump there, that's my thumb. So I'm holding it, and then I drop it, and the floor here is a duplication of later on, and then I just sort of cut round where it is and track the footage. So I put it on top. So seamless. That's it. I wonder if you could see. Yeah, there it is. You see up there? You see the lines on the floor just sort of disappear there between the shots. That's the overlay. So you can see it coming down here and across there, so it cuts off there as well. So yeah, trickery. And then of course I covered up with some light effects. But yeah, I'm sure everyone will think that, but it's much more shocking. Like, oh my god, you became a toy. So yeah, I'm posting that later. Oh, did I not render it? Yeah, it's on my list to render actually, because there should be text on top of that as well, you know, mentioning the actual competition. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a live stream on Monday just on Instagram, just talking to everyone, and I will announce the winner that day, and later on today I'm going to post that with rules on how you can win this. It will be completely random. Anyone can win that. It's not going to be like friends or anything like that. I will literally be asking people to comment on the actual video of this, and then I will pick live on the stream on Monday someone at random, and I will send it anywhere in the world. Well, anyone can get in there. I'm going to do just, you know, the typical sort of competition thing and be like, to enter, you basically have to be following me, like that post that I will post of him, and tag 2 friends in the comments. So pretty standard for a competition online. No. Well, do I have to put that in the... No, that's obvious. Don't do that. If you do that, you'll be disqualified. I do not count as a friend. Yeah, this is going well. This should look pretty cool when it's done. Still got the tricky part of doing fire. That'll be coming up next. But to be honest, it's probably gonna take a while to export that, so I'll probably just leave it going and end things there, I imagine. I'm not quite there yet. Entei would be good, yeah. And I can totally get hold of him. Doesn't look like he's put any weight on his back foot. It's in a bit, Ryan. Right, so who have we got left on the stream? It's very quiet in here. Hi, Flabird. Unusual name. Thank you. Yeah, I was saying earlier, it always seems to be Flareon. I don't know why, but I'm thinking, oh, I'll do an animation. What have I got on the list? And it seems to always be him for some reason. But it's one of those ones that has a lot. It's going to need a lot of time, not necessarily a lot of animation. but because of all the fire effects and things I need to add. So it's good to just do it on a stream, I think, because otherwise I'm just doing it here on my own. It's just kind of dull. Do the tail last because tail's easy and it'll be dictated by what else he's doing in the scene. So Hot Doge. Yeah, I suppose he is. Well, the first Donald Trump Pokemon, and then what does it say? It's a Mongoose. I forget what it's called, but yeah. And then it was just like, yeah, we're taking the piss. Where's his leg poles? There they are. It'd be the right leg. Well, there's a lot of debate about that. I see them as dogs, but technically they're foxes. But yeah, they act like cats, dogs. It's rare they actually act like a fox, but it's supposed to be a fox Pokemon. Is the official thing. I get so many comments saying, like, especially on my Umbreon ones, so Umbreon and Glaceon, people saying it's not a cat. Stop treating it like it's a cat. And like, well, it's not really anything. So. Espeon, welcome back. we go. I'm just going to even out their animation because it looks a bit stiff. Cool. Okay. That's good. I think we're almost there. Thank you. Haven't got to the fun part yet. Playing with fire. Yeah, I think most of my crowd will be playing Pokemon Go. I'm now up to about 184 friends. Let's give him some expressions. Cool. Yeah, sorry, that is it. I can't keep up with the amount of gifts I get. It's ridiculous. Scrolling through the damn list is hard enough. The tap movement. What you mean when you brush? Yeah, reacting. That's what it's called. Reacting to something in the scene. How long have we been going for? Fair bit of time. That's cool. I like that. I think I'm done with the animation actually. Sweet. Cool. Right. How the hell I'm going to do the fire? This is the tricky part. So. Nope. Right. Plugins, turbulence, container. Right. I'm sure this doesn't look like anything to you. I'm sure you have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm setting up Flareon so he can set himself on fire. But I don't think all of him needs to be on fire. Okay. And get to here. Okay, that should work. Take it from there. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Boom! He's on fire. Yep. That's what I thought. The scene is very big. Overheat indeed. So I think that needs to be bigger. Two probably. That's weird. Make sure the stream's still going. Where I went on here. Do it again. It's fire, it's just not moving very fast. Where are you? It's not super effective just yet. That's more like it. Oh, this should be pretty cool. That's not bad. That's pretty cool. Of course he's still going, isn't he? He needs to stop at some point as well. That's pretty good actually, I like that. It really is. Rendering. That's pretty good. Yeah, it should be pretty good. I like this. It looks cool. I'm going to save that just in case I mess up any settings. Alright, I think it's slightly too buoyant, so let's turn that down a tiny bit. And I think it needs to disappear quicker. Gravity can be up a slight bit. I really do like the turbulence in there, so I'm going to change that. Yeah, even that size is good. So when does he stop? Oh my god, you're going for ages. So that's really close there, and then he pulled back, so turn it down at that point. Cool. What else? I like that. That's cool. Is it too much? Yeah, let's turn it down a tiny bit. Alright, let's give that a go. Yeah, this will look good. Yeah, that's spot on. Oh yeah, maybe I should turn down the amount that it's flying off him. Yeah, I suppose it does. That's good. I make some minor tweaks, but I think that's good. So I think about maybe, yeah, from there. There we go. And then this one. Cool. Go. This has gone well. Productive, like it. So it's 4:20 now. Oh look, sun's come out again. What am I doing next? I suppose you still need to set up the lighting and everything. That's cool. Need to figure out where I'm going to sign this. Yeah, probably just sign it inside there, I guess. Yeah, I need to post this competition in a minute, I think. Well, after I do this. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of animations that I need to get through whenever I find the time. I set them all up last night, so this process all needs to happen to each one of them. But I've basically got Machoke and Tentacruel, a new Pikachu, Applin. See this one, there's a Team Rocket one, there's an Executor, a Lola form. So yeah, I got a giant list of them. Needs doing. Cool. That's really good. Yeah, I like that. Cool. Now let's see what it looks like. Right, so first of all, just get the background objects sorted. So where is the light? The light looks like it's coming this side, okay. So the light is coming from about there, I'd say. Okay. What does it look like? Let me get the balance of this light. Weird. Yeah, it's a tricky one. So the light's sort of going downward, so downward and to the left. What, seeing it fully rendered? Yeah, the power of GPU rendering, I can see it in almost real time. Standard cinema can't do that on its own. Yeah, I think that might be it. Cool. Right, I'm just going to put that dresser in there as well. Which part are you talking about when you say all of that? Yeah, that's good. Just make sure it doesn't interact with any of it. I haven't actually done that. Oops, not that bit. Yeah, I thought so. His tail's going to be touching the wall quite a bit, but I think that's fine. Yeah, it does get pretty close. That bit's a problem. So, oh, actually, is it a problem? It's outside the render. Should be all right. I thought his tail might be an issue. There it is. Shrink it that way. And just make sure he's always pointing away from the wall. But I mean, this is I would say maybe like 20% more complex than one of my standard sort of posts, just because of the level of effects. But this is a typical animation, the amount of time I would take on it. So this is a good example of, you know, the amount of time I spend on doing my animations. Shush. No, I was playing my cool Sonic music. I'm going to go back to that. So I'm just trying to sort problems with the wall, and right there, that's what I'm trying to get rid of. I don't want any obvious bits where the tail goes inside the wall. That's it, sit there. Right. Cool. Okay. Check that ear as well. I don't trust that. Do you go through that? No, we're all good. Cool. Save. God, let's turn that off. Right. Now, what else do we need? Don't think it needs any blurring. Use some motion blur though. Can see why I gave him more motion blur. Still seems like barely anything. Yeah, it's better. Okay. So, I think he's good. I think he's ready to go. So now, you want to see it? You want to see it? Right. Oh, really? It's fascinating. Here we go. Boom. Oh my god, he's a duck type. There it is. Come on, there it is. All right. That's pretty funny. Makes the render take a little bit longer to export, but you get the idea. Should we mess with that? Such a useful seeing the stream next to it, because now I can compare the two. Yeah, I'm not sure it's doing anything. I like that. Ooh. It's so delicate. Need to find that balance in there somewhere. Sonic music. That's cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Love the smoke. Yeah. Okay, so that's pretty cool. My only question now is, what's the best way to render it? Oh, let's put that back. Cool. Music. Oh, you're missing all the fun. I'm basically done. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to render it. Because either I render it as one thing, which will take forever, or I render it in two separate things, which will be faster, but not, the end result doesn't look as cool. So I'm just going to test it to see how long it takes to render it. But if you want to see what it looks like, oh, I'll just spray this. Ready? It looks pretty cool. I mean, it's going pretty fast, so I'm tempted to lower this to try and just see how fast I can make it render. Oh, and also, good, excellent. It's like a nice transparent layer as well. So let's just see, let's just test this. And give it a moment. Thank you. Yeah, James, I think it's going to be a good one. Should be fun. Yeah, let's just test this for a moment. That was quick, but then again, that's not the beginning, is it? Right, usually it takes about 40 seconds or so on average, although the first frame takes longer, so we'll give it a couple minutes just to get through a couple. Yeah, we need to post the competition. What's the time? So yeah, it's coming up to 5. What am I going to do next? I think I might have a break next, post the information about Caterpie, and then yeah, I might come on later tonight, do some more. Not on this, on a different one. It won't be on the stream or anything like that. My little Caterpie could be yours. Could be yours. Yeah, watch the competition later. Okay, 1 minute 17 for the first frame, but that's fine. So that gives you an idea of how long it takes to render as well, because like I say, on average it will take 40 seconds. This may take longer because of the fire, but it's got at least 400 frames there to do, so you do the maths. That's 400 minutes at least. So, you know, several hours. Yeah, I'll probably do some more tonight. Because I've got some free time, so thinking, yeah, use it wisely. I do this now so that I don't have to do it during the week, because my week's going to be busy. Oh, we got one. So 1 minute. So that took 1 minute, but that's not the worst part. So 1 minute's not that bad, considering. What I need to do is I need to get something like that frame. That's quite a lot. It's very dense. So render that for me. You do end up doing it frame by frame. You don't render like an MP4 video, because once I set this going, as you saw just then, I paused it and I restarted it again. So say for instance, say I animate everything up, or render everything up to where the fire comes in, and then I notice something's wrong with the fire, rather than having to stop the render. And if it was a video, it'd be like one file. So, you know, it'd be building the file, and then you stop it. That's it. You've lost the file. You got to start again. But if you're doing it frame by frame, and you know, they're all separate PNGs, and then you combine them at the end, it means that once it gets to the bit with the fire, if I see a problem, I can stop it there, correct it, and then I can start from that point. And because all of this, you know, before that remains the same, you can just start from that point. So it's a much better way of working. Okay, that did take 1 minute. It looks like there's a creepy ghost person riding on his back. Although it is still writing. Oh no, it hasn't done yet. Sorry, I was reading the wrong one. So it's 1 minute 30. This is for the first frame. The last one took 1 minute 17. So could be bad. No, it's not a problem. I mean, I enjoy it. And it's got to the point now where I get so many people asking for animations that, you know, yeah, I'll only really take them on now if it interests me, because I don't do it for the money and I don't do it as a job or anything. I do it for fun. So and I don't like doing the same post over and over again, even though, you know, the Eevee evolutions are like fan favorites. Everyone wants one, and you know, I've got so many videos of that, and that's fine. Like, I don't mind doing that as long as it's interesting. And this was a fun idea. So yeah. Wow, this is taking a lot longer. So it's up to like 2 minutes 30 at the moment. So yeah, probably this isn't a viable way of rendering it. So, because that's ridiculous, I'm not actually going to do that. Stop. Stop. Stop what you're doing. Right. So what we do instead is we turn off that. Yeah, it's all good to go. Save that. Add that to my render queue. And then we save this down, which is what I usually do, and it's called turb. And then what we do is we kind of destroy the scene. So we turn Flareon white. Oh yeah, and turn the turb back on. So now we just have the fire on its own. So we separate it out. and we do it in post. Let's turn off the background. Now, yeah, that's good. And then go to my background, make it black, and then I can just overlay that in the edit at the end. And because it's, you know, got less to deal with, it's not as realistic as it would be rendering it all in one scene, but we can get around those problems I was having. So that's what it looks like there. Can we save that? Save it, save it, save it. Right, that'll do. Stop. So it's down to say 24. Right. So now I'm doing A/B tests to see what it looks like under different circumstances. Me too. It's the waiting part I hate, and then the worst part is you do it and then it looks wrong in some way, and it's just like, oh crap, I've got to go back and fix it. That looks pretty good. So now, oh my god, it's exactly the same. Sweet. So that's approved. That'll be a lot quicker now. Oh right. Oh yeah, I'm only doing one frame with the other one. Need to go fix that. Oh, that's a good point. What do we have in the passes? Yeah, like always, that didn't come out. Okay, good to know. That's why we do that. So this will just be a render called turb. Don't need any of that or that. Okay. We don't need all frames either because it starts at 59. Yeah. 259. Cool. Yep. Routing for me, eh? All frames, that's what I was after. Cool. Right, that's it, it's done. I kind of want to test this. And then we'll call it a day on this. And I think that'll end the stream here. Thanks for sticking around for so long. That's a long one again. Looks like 2 hours by the looks of it. Let's have a look. Never tells me how long it is. But yeah, I started at 2:30, didn't I? So yeah, quite a while. 2:30, so that'd be 3:30, 4:30. Yeah, it's about 2.5 hours. Which isn't bad actually. Gives you an idea how long it takes me to do this though. That was cool. It did that, and it looks like that, and it took 40 seconds. Approved. So yeah, I'm just gonna set that off to render now, and in fact I'm gonna do this one in the viewer just so you can see it. Cool. Can we see? Not really. I mean, what you saw in the little live viewer there, that's pretty much what it's going to look like. I'm going to do some color correcting and stuff at the end. Just going to check this. Yeah. Cool. So these are all my different render passes, so I can isolate just him from the background and things like that. I'm just going to check it renders in a good amount of time. At the moment it's at 40 seconds. Like I said, the first frame usually takes longer. It's not a question of can I, you know, will I show it to you. It's the fact that it now has to sit here for about 8 hours, probably about 10 hours from that maths, to render everything. So it's not up to me. It's up to the speed of the computer. There it is. So yeah, so I've got my render pass and then that, so all this will be transparent. And yeah, it's just going to sit there and it's just going to render it now. And once the second one is done, yeah, first frame took 58 seconds, which is not bad for the first frame. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for coming, everyone, and I might be doing some more of these soon. Like I say, I've got so many to do, so I may do some more soon. But yeah, they take a while. Ooh, it took 59 seconds. So this will be a long one by the looks of it. It's got 450 frames to render, just for the base layer, and then it's got another load of that on top for the fire, which is about half that. So I'm going to say it's an overnight jobby, that's for sure. So I don't think you'll see this until maybe Tuesday, if you're lucky. So James, don't expect anything until Tuesday. But yeah, thanks for coming, everyone, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one, or at least I'll see you on my live stream on Monday to give away little Caterpie. So yeah, see you later, everyone.